Right, hello everyone. Today it's God day, so I'm decided to change my wheel bearing with hub, which is I bought it from YouTube because from the shop usually you will get only bearing, and you have to go in the garage to use the presses. It makes the things even harder. So I will show you step by step on my workhorse Caddy, because this wheel start making the noise. So I will show you how to change the wheel bearings step by step, because these bearings are actually quite nice because it's bolt on and it's quite easy to knock them off. The worst scenario what can happen if those any of four bolts can be rusty that much, so it can stuck, but I hope all four bolts will just come off easily, and I will change the wheel bearing with new hub as well. So just carry on. Right guys, so first step is use like playing like screwdriver tool, just take the cap off. Sometimes it's quite tricky to get them out. Yeah. The cap is off. To get 24 or 20, that's 27 millimeters. Leave the wheel on the floor because you have to unscrew that right shot bolt because it's quite tight. So leave the wheel on the floor and don't jack the car up. Since you get that bolt loose, loose. Now, next step, where's my 70 mil? Those bolts as well. One is missing now. Right, and now we can jack the car up. Caddy 1.6 Maxi. I know it's not very powerful, but it's still nice to drive. It's cheap on fuel. It's my workhorse anyway, but I wish to make it more reliable. It's only 106k on clock, which is actually nothing. Previously I'm just changing new shock absorbers, new control arms. I'm already rebuilt the rear axle as well, which is new shock absorbers, new drop links. The front axle got new drop links as well. New sway bar bushes on the rear, so I'm just ordered the new sway bar bushes from the front axle as well. Soon I will change the track rod tanks. Just wish to make it the suspension good as new, so because I'm using it daily, I'm traveling a lot, so I have to keep it running. Okay, another thing is I'm just gonna go to grab my Chinese gun. It is in the garage. And I'm back. Let's use a mk3 battery, that's good news. Right, bit of safety, and now we can untie the main bolt, which is supports the bearing itself and TV joint. Keep the bolt safe, and another thing is you have to take the brakes off, this off as well. There's a 3 bolts which is holding the ball joint, and we'll connect the tie rod end to get more access to the 4 bolts which is holds the bearing itself. And this will show you. One on the top, one on the bottom, that's for the whole caliper. And then the tire rod end as well, which is 1 bolt. And if you can see, hopefully, those 3 bolts, which is from control arm. Because the step is to take the drive shaft with the TV joint off of the bearing, and then I will gonna hook it back on control arm. Just keep all that thing in one place. So just let's do it. Right, if I remember right, what you can do next, just turn your steering wheel actually opposite sides, which is to get the whole brake caliper out, and you will get more room to those 2 bolts. Supposed to be 18 mil, and not 21, sorry. I think that's 21. Yeah, 21. And you'll connect from the holder, which is an ABS sensor cable, to be more reliable access to the whole thing. And then we have to take it's like a bracket to take the pin off to unplug the brake hose as well, because we will drop the whole thing down on the floor. So I don't want to just make it damaged. I will just take the pin off. That's the pin which is locks your brake hose in place. Keep it safe. And then your part is off. And now what we can do, we will untie the brake caliper bolts. one loose and one in the bottom. Right, all them is loose, so I can use my very good Chinese gun. Use that gun for a long time now. It says Day Plus. I bought it from eBay, but it's compact and pretty powerful. It got like 450 Newton meters of torque, so that's small, nice, powerful gun. And it doesn't cost actually nothing. I paid 60 quid, I think, if I remember right. See, working point. Right. Whole thing off, whole caliper, and I will gently drop it on the floor. See, that's enough, and lots of room for the pipe itself. It's loose, it's not tight. Right, okay, another thing is we'll take the brake disc off as well. I just have to find out where's my T30, I think, if I remember right. Using the alien key. Sometimes these small bastards get rusty and it's quite hard to take them off. Just make sure if you unscrew that bolt and you're replacing the brake disc, sometimes the brake disc doesn't have these bolts. Make them nice and clean and just use some lubricating stuff like WD-40 or any grease. Right, I will make this TV straight. Kind of straight. Right, as I showed you previous, there's a tie rod and jowl point, so I have to unscrew that one as well. So I will get loose housing. It will be way better to move it the directions which I want. Right, that's 18. 18. Yeah, that's 18. Okay, where is my socket? That's all. If the ball nuts are too tight, there's done rush. Right, time this one on. Make it loose. Yeah, it's kind of loose. Now, the nuts. Keep it safe. See, as I said before, it's loose enough. And I think I will unplug the ABS sensor cable as well, just in case. get those black looks off, because they're using quite stupid clicking mechanism. It's quite hard to get access to the click itself. There's that special pin which is holds the whole plug in place. Yes, finally. The plug is off. The cable is loose now. Now what I will do, just will clean the valve, the bearing itself, and I think I'm gonna heat these 4 bolts one by one, because these bolts are actually very rusty. With the bearing I have brand new set, so definitely I'm gonna use them. But first of all I have to get rid of them. Right, and 3 bolts right in the bottom on the control arm. I think it is 16 or 15. No, that's 17. Okay, that's good news. 17. Yeah, one of them loose. Another one loose. Right, I'm gonna use spanner because my gun is not gonna fit under. The nut comes with a washer, so keep everything in one place. Another one and the last one. And last one. And now the control arm, you can just push it down and just pull all this housing out to get your CV joint out as well of the bearing. Right, what we can use the same bolt. Just spin about in just a bit, and then move the joint out. Sometimes they just stuck. Now it has to come off easily. Right, and what I will do now, I don't want to make damage to this one. It's the moment, because I have to double check is the right stuff comes to my arms, because if you damage this one and this one will not gonna fit. Anyway, I have to drive back this car to home, and you know, otherwise I have to park it up here, which is local garages, which is mine garage as well. Right, so first of all the center. Yeah, it fits. The side of the hook fits. And the drive shaft itself, it fits. Yeah, sliced in perfectly. So that's very good news for me. As you can hear, it's making the sound. When I'm driving on the motorway, it's making like an oh noise, so it's annoying and it's quite dangerous. My dust cover is a bit crusty. I will order from the eBay as well, same as the rear ones. And on the next video, I will show you how to take them off. Hopefully 330s will come off, but best way to use the heat gun. Right, okay. And next step is to find the right key for the bolt. It's like a bit. Everyone can have this set from the eBay or anything like this. On eBay it costs like £12 or £13, so it's quite cheap, cheaper from any shop, and the quality is quite nice. And as I said, these are bolt-on bearings from the eBay, and it cost me £34, I think, yeah, £34. And you can do it actually at your local place, at your own garage. And what's the point to go into the expensive garages to ask them to replace this bit if you can do it at home with some knowledge and with some tools. You don't have to buy expensive tools. As I said, I'm using the Chinese one, and it's doing them job well. I'm using them for a long time, and actually I don't have any issues with the tools. Right, just back connection. Sits perfectly tight. So let's try to get one of them on. And it's a bit rusty. Make sure you lock it in place, and I will show you where the bolts have to go, where they sit. It's quite a tidy place. So you have to take the TV joint out. It's quite crusty, and since I'm changed my shock absorber, I'm just clean those bolts much as I can around it, because now I will grab my heat gun and I'm trying to do one by one. So the first one, I will start from this one. I'm not worried about these, because this doesn't have a thread outside, which is, I'm not saying about the bottom one, so I'm just worrying about the bottom ones. So I think I will use some WD-40, and let's do this. Right, my heat gun, I think in the garage. Okay. And then we have to use special adapting tool. The slide on, and what we can do, try gently. Let's take a look what's gonna happen. We will try for the first time. Right, I don't think so. So have to get my VD40 and my heat gun. So I'm gonna go into the garage to find out where's my heat gun. So catch you soon. Right guys, I'm back. So that's my VD40. That's the steel brush. And my heater. It's quite simple, but it's quite nice to use. Right, what I will do, first of all, I'm just will use the brush. Much rust as I can, and then I'll try to heat it. Oh, come on. Make sure you're heating it sideways, because there's like an ABS sensor. I don't want to melt it down. Action. Maybe. Yeah. What I will do, I will take my stick off and I will use my gun. It will be way easier. Yeah, baby. One out. One out. And you see, it sits flush and it's not even rusty that much, which is I'm just worrying about the bottom ones, as I showed you before. So 1 out, 3 left. And right, where's my rusty one? Okay, doesn't matter. When you slide the bit inside of the bolt, just when it sits flush, just try to knock it a bit with a hammer, so it moves the thread a bit, it shakes the thread a bit, in case of any rust, or it helps a lot. So let's do another one as well. Right, with the hammer. Yeah. Right, it's rusty as well. Done. That's enough. Right, I will use my stick again to get more power. Then gently. Yeah, come loose. I'll knock a bit more, and then I will use my gun and use a bit of WD-40. Yeah, that's the bottom one. See? Quite rusty, but it gets out quite easily, so I'm happy with that. Okay, boys and girls, so 2 left. 2 left. Okay. Slide in, lock it in. Gun. quite a nice weather to do the job like this. And it's even nicer when you're spending your weekend on the beach next to the sea. I know. But sometimes you have to do the job like this on your own. Because I don't want to spend my money to any garage, so I'm just gonna do it myself. Why not? Just lights off. Let's try again. I still want to fit. Come on. Finally, and gently. Gently, and it comes loose. Yeah. Back in. And now we can use the gun. Third one. One more left. Wish me luck. Right, it's very rusty, very rusty. I'm definitely gonna replace the dust cover as well. Right. Now what we need to do, get more access to the last bolt. Right and bottom. A bit. Okay, first of all, what we can do, we just can heat the place up. That's enough. Now we just take the joint out of the way. More room. Like it. Good. Here. Stick. Yeah. these. So I'm going to do 40 on my stick. Now back in. Super duper gun.
Place from the VW 40.
You have to play with that one. Just screw out when it's stuck, screw back in, screw out, screw back in. Yeah. Last bastard. This one is even more rusty. Hey. Bolts are out, and now if you can see, there's like a small flange which is have to flush into the housing, and with the new one I don't have any problems, because I'm just will use all 4 bolts and it will slide on straight away, and maybe I'll use bit of grease around it. But with the old one it's quite tricky now, because it sits tight, and I think the bearing's never been changed since the car was brand new, so I think the bearing with the housing will be like nearly welded together, so hopefully I will knock it out easily, hopefully. Right, let's try. What we can use some VW40. We can use that scraper. We just can scrape it all the way around here. Yeah, a bit more access, it's way better now. Yeah, we have a gap, so it's kind of easy, because that's the cast iron with the cast iron. When we have a cast iron, for example, an aluminium, which I have another car, which is Audi. It have the aluminium housings, so the rust and aluminium rust actually nearly welded together. With this one it's quite easy. It's quite easy. You can use the chisel like this, and of course bigger hammer. Let's do this. Right, one side. Let's try from the other side as well somehow. See, my bearing is actually becoming loose now. bearing, come on. In case of dust cover, we don't have that nice. See, as I said, come off it's by itself. So my bearing was actually gone, and it was quite dangerous to drive the car. And now what we have at least we have a gap here. So now what we can do, we just will spray a bit WD-40, and I think the best solution right now if we just screw the bolts back in a bit and knock it through the heads of the bolt from the backwards. So let's do this. Yeah. Taking it off. Now at the bottom. Hey, it's out. It's completely gone. It's completely perished. Completely perished. And what we have here now, we have lots of rust, and you see my cover is actually nearly gone as well, so I'm definitely going to change it. Not now. Just clean the old stuff. Yes, so nearly there. Housing for the bearing looks clean, flat. Knocking off it round here to knock the old rust off. And it's time for the new bearing. Just a bit of WD-40. surface a bit lubricated. Same on here. And here we go. Any markings? No, I think it can go at any direction. Yeah. And now don't forget about new bolts. First, them all same. And what I will do, I will just screw them all four in to catch the threads for the bolts in the right direction. Otherwise, you can stock. So. One in, cross one down, and as well. Last top one in, push and easy. Bottom one, and as well. And now we just have to tie them, screw them in just to tie the bearing into the place. And when you're tightening them up, don't tie every single one in full. Just bit on this one, bit on cross one, cross, 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 cross. So. Right guys, so tight the bearing in. Wrong direction. Then this one. Push in. Make sure you use it's a bit too small, but I trust my hands. I'm just using the stick to tie the bolts well. It's supposed to be tied up by some Newton meters. I'm not sure about the Newton meters now, but I'm just trusting my hands. Don't over tight it because you can snap the bolt easy. That's enough. Cross one down. That's enough. that's it. Bearing is on. Easy peasy. I like these bearings because, as I said, it's bolt-on bearing. It's quite easy to change them. But you have to get them from the right shop or eBay, because some shops are just selling the bearing itself, which is you have to press in and press out. It takes some time, it takes money, and it costs even more. Right, so now what we will do, we'll just plug all stuff back in, like the CV joint, then control arm, the tie rod end, brakes, cables, all holding pins back in, then the wheel back on, and that's it. The new bearing is on, and I'm happy with that. So just crack on. Make sure the CV joint slides in gently with no pressure. Now the CV joint is in. Make sure you plug your control arm valve joint in as well. It's on. Don't forget about the washers. Washers in. I will use the old bolt for the CV joint, because that's your original for the CV joint thread. I have a new one with the bearing, but I just don't like these sockets. It's quite hard to get these sockets. I've got it in my garage, but I just was gonna use the old original bolt. Right, use my gun. Where is the socket? Let's go out. It's hiding somewhere. No, it isn't right. Where is the socket? 24 mil? Yeah, it's right behind my gun. So it's tight enough for now, but when we fit the wheel back on, we have to make sure it's even tighter. So just for now on. Right, I will leave it. The cables are now like this, and then the socket for my control arm. Here's this socket, 17 mil one. That's 18. Yes, tight. Tight. Brake disc is clean because it's nearly new. Right, and where is my small screw gone? Right, it's hiding. Brake disc is on. Now what we can do the tie rod end, and I think it's perished, so I'll have to get a brand new one, definitely. It's not playing still, but tomorrow I will go to get the new. It's on. Use a legendary gun. Tied. Double check with hand. That's tight. That's tight. Yep. So far so good. And now we can turn the steering wheel. The brake comes back. $21 yeah. Brakes, gently, no rush. Slides back on where it's supposed to be. Now we have to catch the thread. Make sure you use the hand to catch the thread right, because if you use a gun you can destroy the thread itself and the bolt won't come in straight. That's in. Now we can use the gun. Tight enough. Double check the hands. Always do. Yeah, perfect. Right, couple bits left, and the wheel can back on where it's supposed to be. Make the steering wheel straight. The young lad next to me is my son Dominicus, so he just watching what I'm doing right now, and he's learning a lot from me, so say hello to Dominicus. Right, carry on. This would look the brake hoose where it's supposed to be, and knock that locking pin back in place. First of all, I just wish to make it a bit straighter. Yeah, it looks 10 times better. Right, I'm just gonna use bit VW40 because it's a bit rusty, and now we can replace it into a brand new one, but it's still in perfect shape. So bit of VW40 to help us to lock the brake hoose into the right place. Then yeah, it's fully locked back in. Now the ABS sensor connector. It's in, and then click the holder back in. That's it. Now the steering wheel back on. Steering wheel, jeez, just the wheel back on, and then don't forget about this bolt. Just tie the back up with hands. Always double check. So guys, the bearing is being replaced, and it was quite dangerous. I'm just knock it out with the hammer, and it gets into actually two pieces. So just be careful guys with your bearings. If you're hearing the noise or like squeezing noise while you're driving, especially on a motorway, so it means one of your bearings could be broken and perished, and it's time to replace it. Because what can happen worst, you can lose your wheel, so just be careful. And don't forget to tighten up your bolts, your drive shaft bolt as well, because it's gonna be the last one, which is stays right in the middle, the big one. And don't forget to tighten it up when the wheel is on and when you drop the car down from the jack, because you can get the tightness you need for the bolt, so don't forget. And that's it. The bearing is fine, no any noises now, and just have a nice and lovely day. Follow me for more. See you next time. Bye.